Thank you for watching and supporting. I appreciate you. Looks like we have a caller from Georgia. Thanks for calling Sports Tea. Talk to me nice. Hold on one second. Hello, how are you? Who do I have on the line?
Hello, this is Ricky.
Hi, Rich. How's it going?
I'm fine. It's Ricky. How you doing?
Oh, Ricky, I'm fantastic. What's on your mind?
I just want to dispute a bunch of what y'all saying. It seems like y'all coming from a place of hate when it comes to LeBron.
Okay.
A place of hate. I didn't play professional sports. I played college basketball, and I just don't see what y'all talking about.
Can I ask you a question before? One minute, Ricky. Before you continue, I just want to know, how do you define hate? What does that mean to you? What does that look like?
Just talking negative about somebody who brings so much positive to the game.
So any negativity or criticism is hate.
When you begging for a man to retire who just brings positive to the game.
So because I think LeBron should retire, that's hate. That's not an opinion, but it's hate. I just want to make sure that we're clear on what your definition of hate is, so that I have an understanding. Okay.
Yes, you're 100% correct. Okay. Yes, I hope he retire. I want to throw a party when he retire. Well, he just brings positive to the game. He got his son into the league. That's a good thing. That's positive. Bronny. Yes, it's a positive thing.
It's positive also that he's not playing in the G League.
You're not. So what is the 54th pick doing? What is the 53rd pick doing?
He's a 55th
what is the 50th pick doing?
So Bronny's the 55th pick, right? And he's on the floor, right? And you don't think that spot should have gone to anybody else?
So what? So they should have went to the 50.
No, it should have gone to Quincy Olivari, the guy who.
According to Quincy Olivari has been in the league 2 years. He's already been in the league.
Okay. And he worked. So that means that he worked for a spot in the NBA, like a lot of people in the G League do. Do you know that a lot of people start in the G League before they get to the NBA? Did you know that?
They took a chance on him. Y'all never talk about Dwayne Wade's son.
Why would I talk about Dwayne Wade's son? Why would I talk about it? He's working for his spot. He wasn't gifted anything. Nobody's praising him. Ricky, people are going to talk about what's being praised. People are going to talk about what's being hyped.
Exactly.
The media is talking about Bronny. LeBron is talking about Bronny, Ricky.
I just bought 3. I'm a father of 6. I just bought 3 Bronny jerseys for my kids because people love Bronny. They want to see him. People love
Bronny. I haven't seen that. I don't know who loves Bronny.
Okay, because you're not that. Because my kids love Bronny. My kids told me about Bronny.
What do they tell you about him, though? But what do they tell you?
They just love him.
Love him for what? They love him for what?
For him being
Bronny?
For him being him. For being him being him.
Ricky. So let's talk basketball. But let's talk basketball because you're talking about hate. You're talking. So like I'm talking about basketball. I'm talking about what I see on the court.
And what do you see from him?
I see that he's 0% from 3 as a point guard.
He's not a point guard anymore. He's a 2 guard.
So as a shooting guard, he cannot hit a 3. Isn't that an issue?
He hasn't hit one. Exactly.
Okay. Well, when do you think? When do you think we can start talking about?
He had comparable stats to other people in the league.
Like what? Comparable stats to what? He's the worst player. Bronny is the worst player in the G League, and he's the worst player in the NBA.
According to you,
it's not according to me. It's documented. He is the worst plus minus in the entire league. That's not according to me. I didn't make that up. Those are the facts.
Okay, so he can't get better.
I didn't say that he couldn't get better. I'm just waiting for that time to come. I never said that Bronny couldn't get better. I don't think that he will, but that's not a fact. Until
then, you're just gonna sit there and put smut on his name. That's not right.
Until Bronny gets better, and as long as the media is lying about him, so as long as LeBron James continues to lie,
what the media? He hasn't been talked about. He hasn't been seen in 2 weeks.
Yes, he has been. Did you know that ESPN did a highlight reel of Bronny and not showing the missed shots, but as if he made all these shots? Did you see that?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
2 weeks ago. He hasn't been
seen. And the news is going to be that he's coming back to the Lakers. Why is he not developing in the G League where he belongs? Why? He already played with LeBron. We don't need to see that. His father wants to babysit him. His father is an invested soccer mom.
Do you have kids?
It doesn't matter if I have kids.
Well, no. Okay, I have kids. I want to be around my kids as much as possible. He wants to be around his son as much as possible.
So you want to be around your kids at work where they don't belong?
No, I moved to a town.
What job do you have? But I'm just curious. What do you do for work?
I'm a welder. I'm a welder maker.
So you want, so how, are all your kids boys? You want all of them welding with you? That's what you want them to do?
I have a couple with me welding with me right now. A couple with me on my job. I want them doing what I'm doing. Exactly.
That's beautiful. But did they want to do that? Did they want to do that?
Yes, they do.
Are they also good at welding like you?
Yes, they are.
Because you taught them, because you developed them, right? You didn't send them to didn't send them to the job not trained. You didn't send them, but they have to get trained to weld. There's a training for that. You have to be an apprentice, don't you?
Exactly.
You have to start somewhere. So where's Bronny's apprenticeship? Because it's not in the NBA.
Just like he got his kids in the NBA, I got my kids in the apprenticeship.
You trained them. LeBron didn't train them. No, they worked for that. They worked to become a welder. They didn't just get it. They had to train. If they sucked as a welder, then they wouldn't be able to do it.
They'll still try. They'll still be out there with me.
They wouldn't be able to do it.
See,
you can either weld or you can't weld. It is a skill set that you learned. It's not just so easy. Not anybody. You don't hear every day that somebody's a welder.
See, that's the thing about y'all. You could tell everybody about their job better than somebody else can tell. I can tell you.
You don't know. You know
more about my job than I know.
You don't know what my experiences are, but what I can tell you is that any work that you do with your hands, you need to learn it.
Okay, you can tell me more about my job than I can.
I didn't say I could tell you more about it. You could tell me about the entire process, but what I'm telling you is that you trained your son. So tell me that you didn't. Tell me that you didn't train them. Tell me that they got thrown in.
They went to apprenticeship program.
Exactly. So you actually put them through a real apprenticeship program. You didn't decide that you were just going to throw them on the job and let them fail. And let them get criticized and let them get dog walked all over the media.
That boy's not failing.
Yes, he is failing. He's failing.
He's living his dream.
He's failing. He's failing. He's nothing like your kids. Bronny is nothing like your kids. You should not even compare him to your children.
Bronny's better than my kids.
Your children work. Bronny is not better than your kids.
Why was y'all poo-pooing somebody's dream?
That's crazy that you love LeBron that much, that you're sitting here and saying
I don't love LeBron. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I just hate the shoe. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. You see, you don't listen.
Bronny's better than your kids. Bronny's better than your kids when he didn't work for anything. I'm listening. No, I'm listening.
Why didn't work for? Why didn't work for?
Ricky, I hear you, Ricky. Ricky, I'm hearing you. You just told me that Bronny was better than your kids when your kids went through an apprenticeship program and had to work for their opportunity. It doesn't sound like you gave them anything, actually.
Do what?
It doesn't sound like nepotism to me. But anyway, okay. I'll let you roll with that. If that's what you want to say and you want to sit here on, on this channel in the YouTube streets and tell me that Bronny is better than your children that actually get up every day and go to work.
I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this.
I'm telling y'all tired of me dissing Bronny that you're willing to diss your own child. That's
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
That's a different level of delusional fandom that if I've ever seen one. And delusional
I'm a Michael Jordan fan. Nobody says nothing about what is Michael Jordan. What does Michael Jordan work at? Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to tell me something that makes sense.
What does Marcus Jordan work at?
What do you mean? Where does he work at?
Where does he work? Where does he have a job at?
He works for Jordan Brand.
Okay, so he earned it. He earned it, huh?
He created Jordan Brand for sure. Yeah.
Marcus Jordan created Jordan Brand.
I didn't say You said Marcus Jordan or Michael Jordan? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Marcus Jordan. Marcus Jordan. Marcus. What does he work?
I don't think Marcus Jordan works at all.
Yeah, you're incorrect. He works for Jordan Brand. He works for Nike.
Okay, I thought Jasmine Jordan worked for Jordan Brand.
Marcus Jordan.
Marcus Jordan, I'm pretty sure got popped. Marcus Jordan, I'm pretty sure got popped for reselling. So I doubt that he works for Nike. So let's fact check you. I'm going to put you on mute for a minute because we are going to look it up. Marcus Jordan was snorting lines of coke, but I don't know how he could possibly be working for Nike. No, Marcus Jordan does not work for Nike. He literally doesn't work for them. So you're wrong.
You have worked.
You're wrong. I'm looking at it. No, he doesn't.
But I seen Marcus Jordan in Florida.
He doesn't work. He does not work for Nike. He doesn't. You're getting it wrong. Your facts are wrong. Just because he has a sneaker company, his own, which is he resells. He has his own company. He's the CEO of something called the Trophy Room. He does not work for Nike.
So, but you said Jasmine Jordan worked for Nike.
She does.
So she earned that spot.
I don't know what she earned.
Okay.
Do you know what she earned? But do you know?
Excuse me?
Do you know what Jasmine Jordan earned? Do you know whether or not she went to college? Do you know if she has a marketing degree or whatever her role is at Nike or Jordan Brand? Why is she unqualified for the role that she has? You have to speak on something and make it make sense. When you speak on something, if you're comparing Bronny to Jasmine Jordan, someone who has a college degree and clearly went to school, then tell me why she's unqualified.
So Bronny didn't go to school?
Let me explain something to you, Ricky. Nepotism works for folks that are qualified. When you're qualified for a job, then you're able to put someone somewhere.
Okay, you're a YouTuber.
Nepotism is nepotism, right? It means that, okay, me, right? If I have a daughter or a son, I can put my son or daughter to do a job because, yeah, they're qualified to do it. But if there was a better candidate, I didn't pick the better candidate because they were my son or daughter. It's not that my son or daughter had zero skill set in the role that I'm putting them in.
Well, I thank you for answering my call, but I 100% disagree with y'all takes.
Okay, well, you haven't said anything yet that made sense. You sat here and told me that Bronny was better than your kids. You sat here and told me that Jasmine Jordan wasn't qualified for Jordan Brand to work there. You actually didn't say that. You just said that she's comparable to Bronny when she's not.
Everything I said made sense.
She went
just to hear y'all, just to hear y'all.
The James family has less than 12 months of college between the entire family. The entire family has less than a year of school. So what jobs are they qualified for? Jasmine Jordan went to school. So I believe that she's most likely more qualified than what Bronny is doing right now.
They qualified to play in the NBA. LeBron is the second greatest player of all time, hands down.
This call isn't qualified. You've gotta give me examples that make sense, and you have to tie things back to things that are actually true. Marcus Jordan doesn't work for Nike. That was debunked. You can look it up right now.
No. He has worked for Nike in the past.
He did. No, he didn't. He's collaborated with Nike for his own company. That's not working for them.
Okay, well, he worked with them.
I'm sorry, you're just misinformed. He didn't working for a company and partnering with somebody on a collaboration because you have a company of your own called the Trophy Room is two totally different things. He is not employed by Nike, especially not out there in public sniffing lines of coke.
And
Nike isn't employing somebody that does that.
Okay. Well, you have a great day, miss, but I just totally disagree with y'all takes on that, man. And I think y'all wrong. And y'all need to stop it. You, Ticket TV, Two Alpha Sports, all y'all need to stop it.
I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to be on LeBron James' ass and the Lakers' ass all season. So,
and I'm doing your ass
to watch. Well, you can try that, but I don't know that that's going to work very well for you.
Okay, then. Have a great day.
You too. Hey, T-Bert. Thanks for calling Sports T. Talk to me nice, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Don? What's up, chat? It's T-Bert. I just had to call. I wasn't even gonna call tonight because I'm chilling. It's 6:15 in the morning.
I can tell you're super chill tonight, but I love it.
I'm chilling, but that last caller, I'm always respectful to all of your community, all of your callers, and I'm gonna still be the same old respectful person to Ricky. Let me just address Ricky, right? So, Ricky, I used to weld. And I used to work as a welder, right? And I went to a trade school for it. And you absolutely have to have training and be qualified to be a welder. Now, I got 3 kids.
T-Bert. Can you tell me what I said was wrong? What did I tell him that was wrong? Because I'm pretty sure you have to train to be a welder and you can't just throw somebody in to do something like that.
Right. And this for Ricky. And just to show him that I was a welder, I'll just say some terminology that he understands. I MIG weld and I TIG weld, okay? And I did some underwater welding. And I did pipe welding, no diddy. But so my kids, if they wanted to be welders, yeah, I could have brought them into work because they don't really have supervision like that. But what the bosses and owners would not allow is my kids to start welding without training. You just can't do it. Now, if I was a supervisor at the welding company, right, I still couldn't just, oh, my kid just graduated high school. Okay, come and weld. It doesn't work like that. You have to be qualified. You can't just give them, you know, the welding position. It just doesn't happen. Next point, right? So this is what I love and hate about these LeBron fans, right? That was the biggest glazing I ever heard in my life. I got 3 kids, right?
I've never in my life heard somebody tell me, T-Bert, that Bronny was better than their child.
That's what I'm about to say. Like my 3 kids, you know, they just human beings. They're not perfect, right? But I'm going to tell you what, I would never say Bronny is better than my kids. I'm going to keep it real. I wouldn't say no kids of nobody's is better than my kids. How much glazing can you do and be to say somebody's kid is better than your kid because they're living their dream? You know, just so, not y'all, this guy is just, I'm being very respectful. I just think that he's wrong. Now, let's talk about Marcus Jordan, okay? Mm-hmm. So now, well, let me preface it by saying it's now hate in 2024 when you speak facts, right? That's where we at in life. What are we doing? So let's talk about Marcus, right? Because we want to talk facts here, right? Let's talk some facts. Marcus Jordan never worked for Nike. Not one day, not one iota. Look it up, okay? So, caller, Ricky, you're wrong. How do you call up live on TV and be wrong? Second thing, Marcus is the CEO of his own company. That's where he works now. He is the CEO of his own company. What the heck are you talking about? Listen, the glazing has to stop. These Glazers these LeBron fans will say anything to pipe up LeBron, to pipe up Bronny, right? And then he really stuck his foot in his own mouth. He was talking about, because you had said, oh, he's shooting 0% and he's a point guard. Oh, no. He's not a point guard, he's a 2 guard. That's worse. Hello, worse. Exactly. Hello, McFly. That's worse. You're proving Dom's point. So, and then he says, he was like, oh, so Bronny can't get better? The world is waiting for Bronny to get better. Like, we're all waiting for him to get better. Like, shooting 0% from 3 is absolutely deplorable in the NBA. And Bronny is not qualified to be in the NBA. He's not qualified to be in the G League. And I'm going to steal a line I heard from a caller a few weeks ago. Or I think I seen it in your chat, Dom. Shout out to whoever this person made this comment. Bronny is qualified to be in the G League if the G League had a G League. Period. Right? Like, period. Like, this dude at 6:19 in the morning, he got me here. And you know, I'm normally just chill, but I'm being respectful for Ricky. And let me just, Ricky, when you call up to a show or you go to a job interview or you're having a debate live on radio, please come with facts and not glaze. But I'm always respectful again. Shout out to you, Ricky, because unlike a lot of these LeBron fans and Glazers, you actually had the kahunas to call. So I'm sure, and I speak for sports here, we appreciate your support and your love for the show. Just hit the like button. If you're going to call with all this cat, do me a favor, hit the like button, bro. And I'm going to end it there, Dom.
Thank you so much, T-Bird. I really appreciate you. I mean, Ricky, he really showed out tonight. I'm disappointed that he said that, you know, Bronny was better than his children. That was really sad to me. And I just think, like, there's a point where I want LeBron James fans to look inward and say, like, hey, like, you're really willing to say anything just to be disagreeing with someone that doesn't think that LeBron is the GOAT or doesn't agree with Bronny being in the league. Like,
right. And then he gonna sit up there and say, oh, I'm a Michael Jordan fan. No, you not. Stop it.
There's
Because
no way, because Michael Jordan would never do something like this. So you can't be a fan of Michael Jordan and approve of something like that. You just can't.
Absolutely. And a real Michael Jordan fan, if you watch his career and you watch that era fully, you appreciate the purity and game of basketball. If you watch that whole 90s era and now you're watching LeBron's era, you see the disrespect of the game. I mean, forget that the commissioner is horrible and the players are just, they don't. You have to understand the game is being disrespected. This is not, when the game was created, it was ever meant to be. This is not a product that is watchable. The game is not being honored and is being disrespected. And all the players, whether you black or white or whatever, that paved the way for you guys to make $300 million, you're disrespecting all of their legacies. You're disrespecting the inventor of the game. You're disrespecting the logo. You're disrespecting all your previous peers. So, bro, to say you're a Jordan fan, nah, I ain't buying it.
It's crazy, right? But
got you, Don. I know you got topics to go to. Love you, little sis. Talk to you.
I love you too, T-Bert.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, guys, what I am going to do before we head over to the next topic is I am going to shout out the super chats.